Hello my wonderful viewers, welcome to my channel. In today's class we shall be looking at linear inequalities. We are going to look at linear inequalities in one variable. Before we start, let me let you realize that linear inequalities is just like simple linear equation. So the basic rule of simple linear equation is also applicable to this, except that in linear inequalities, there are some special signs that we make use of. So number one, the difference between linear inequalities and linear equation is that we use some special signs like greater than and also less than. Okay, we also use greater than or equals to, and we also make use of less than or equals to. Unlike in a simple linear equation where we make use of equals to. So here we make use of less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to. Another thing you have to know is that in some cases under linear inequalities, these signs used to reverse. And what are the conditions? What's the condition for that reverse? The condition is that whenever you are multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative number, let's say you are dividing both sides by -1 or -2 or -3, you are going to reverse the sign. So before you write out your final answer, the I is going to be reversed. So for example now, if your final answer, if you have something like this, -2s less than 4, so now your final answer should have been x is less than um, -2. Instead of you writing this, because of the negative sign you used to divide both sides, this sign is going to change to greater than. Okay, so let's take a look at some examples. Our first example here says 3x minus 4 minus 4 greater than 8. So we want to find the value of x. So let's find the value of x for this. Which says 3x minus 4 greater than 8. 3x minus 4 greater than 8. We want to find the value of x. Now, just like your linear equation, let's say the -4 should come to this side. Then we have 3x greater than 8 plus 4. So if the minus comes here, it becomes plus. Just exactly like your normal equation. Then we have 3x greater than 12. Then you divide both sides by what? By 3. So in that case, we have 3x all over 3 greater than 12 all over 3, and our final answer is going to be s is greater than 4, because 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now that's the first solution to the first example. For the second example, we have 3 into bracket x minus 8 less than 7x. Now, in order to solve this, we are going to use this 3 to multiply everything in the bracket. Don't forget, just like in the linear equation, the first thing we used to do is clear the brackets. So we are going to clear the brackets now. So we are going to make use of this 3 to multiply everything in the bracket. And that's going to give us 3 multiplied by x, that will be 3x. Then 3 multiplied by -6, that will give us -24 less than 7x. Now the next thing to do is to rearrange by collecting the like terms. So I'm going to collect the like terms. So collect like terms. In order to collect like terms, this, let me say this should move here and this should come here. So I'm going to have 3x minus 7x less than, then let the -24 move here. When this moves here, it becomes plus 24. And the next thing is to say 3x minus 7x. That's going to give me minus 4x less than 24. Now the next thing is to divide both sides. Divide both sides by -4. So I'm going to have minus 4x all over -4 less than 24 all over -4. Now, something is going to happen here. So, and because of that is because we are using minus 4 to divide both sides. And don't forget, when you are multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative number, the sign will reverse. So what is going to happen here is that this less than sign will reverse and change to greater than sign. So I'm going to have x greater than 24 divided by minus 4, and that's going to give me minus 6. So my final answer is going to be s greater than minus 6. Alright, so moving on to the third question. The third question is 4x minus 3, then into brackets 2x minus 1, close brackets greater than 1. Now, the first thing you are going to do is to find how to pair these brackets. And how do you do that? You are going to use this minus 3 to multiply everything in the brackets. Okay, so we are going to have 4x minus 3 multiplied by 2x. That's going to give us minus 6x. Minus 3 multiplied by minus 1. So that's going to give me plus 3 greater than 1. Then let's collect like terms. Okay, before I collect like terms, let me quickly minus this. 4x minus 2x, I'm going to be left with minus 2x plus 3 greater than 1. So the next thing is to rearrange. So by collecting the like terms. In order to collect the like terms, I'm going to have minus 2x here. And at this side, I will have 1. The plus 3 will move to this side, it becomes 1 minus 3. Then I will be left with minus 20, minus 2x greater than minus 2. Now the next thing to do is divide both sides by minus 2. Now in order to do that, I'm going to have minus 2x all over minus 2 greater than minus 2 all over minus 2. And don't forget, we said whenever you are multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative number, the sign will reverse. So in that case, the sign here will reverse. So no, minus 2 divided by minus 2 will give us 1, but the sign is going to reverse. And when it reverses, I'm going to have x is less than 1. That's my final answer. Thanks for watching, guys.